It just hurts. I just don't understand.
Tell her what you want. You wanted to ask a question.
I just don't know why. Like, why, out of all that we've been through, would you choose a guy?
I don't know, Whitney. I don't have an answer, like a good answer. There's not a good answer.
You don't have an answer, Candace?
I was young and stupid and immature, and Whitney, like, I don't... If I could do anything to take it back, I would.
I want you to think back, Candace. I want you to think back, because there is a why for everything. It's not just we don't know. And I want you to go back 7 years ago to how you felt about yourself. I want you to go back to how you felt about Whitney and really try to analyze why, because it's not going to be enough just to say you don't know if you want your friend back.
I was selfish, Whitney. And I just want you to know, like, I'm not the same person that I was back then. And the crowd that we had around was so bad for us, and
Do you think you felt jealous of Whitney ever?
Our boyfriends were best friends, you know, which makes it worse. You know, it was my boyfriend's best friend. I mean, we had everything, both of us did, that we needed. I was just so selfish. And
is that enough, Whitney? For me, it wouldn't be enough.
Not really, because it's more than just that. Because the night that it was confirmed, or whenever the whole incident happened between you and him, I cried. I sat in your arms and cried and told you, he's the love of my life, but you mean more to me because you're my friend. Guys come and go. Girlfriends are there forever. And you lied to me straight to my face, and you continued to lie to me straight to my face over a course of time, and I believed you because you are my best friend.
With us now is relationship expert Dr. Gary Courgette and a friend of the Tyra Show. Dr. Gary, what are you seeing?
Well, I mean, I think we get a really good idea of what Candace wants. When she came out, she forced Whitney into a hug without, you know, I haven't seen you in 7 years, and I'm going to force you into, you know, without giving you the space to make that decision voluntarily. I mean, I think you need to take responsibility for what you did. And if you want your friend back, you better have some dang good answers about what happened. Not that it was the crowd you hung around with. Why did you do that? That's what she needs to know in order to create a kind of forgiveness to bring you back in. And Whitney, you need to tell her, not only ask why she did it, but what happened to you after she did it. You need to get that out of you, because you've been holding that in without having someone to tell it to, and it's like poison. That's been very toxic inside of you, and it affects the way you see your current relationships.
There's really not words to describe that feeling. It's worse than, it's like you died to me almost, in a sense. It's like I lost you, because you, who I thought you were, is not the person that would sleep around and do things like that with someone who I cared so much about. It's indescribable, the feeling that you get when that happens.
Candace, did you know what you were doing to her when you made that decision, that you were going to take away every person that mattered in her life? And did you know that that's what you were going to be doing to yourself, too?
I didn't stop to think about it long enough. I didn't care enough.
I mean, you can't have respect for yourself knowing what you did. It was a really self-destructive thing. It hurt everyone around you, and ultimately you came up empty-handed. The guy's not there, your best friend isn't there, and the same thing is true for Candace.
I don't even care if he was there. I just wish I wouldn't have hurt her.
But why should Whitney believe that you won't do it again?
She shouldn't.
Okay.
She
but
shouldn't
give her
believe?
a reason.
I mean, she doesn't have a reason to.
But you're not telling her anything.
Yeah, you're not.
Tell her why you did it, how you've changed, and how you'll be different now, if that's the truth.
That is the truth. You know, like, y'all got along so good. You know, and I wanted that. You know, and he put it out on the table. And
But you had that.
I know I did, Whitney.
You had it, and you had that and above with who you were dating at the time, with his best friend. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, because I would never, ever do something like that to
Whitney,
you.
I would never do something
Because it would
like
hurt
that to
me to hurt
anybody.
you.
You know, I've had it done to me after everything. Wouldn't even know what it feels like. Like I wish I could go back and take it away.
Well, we can't go back and take it away. So, Whitney, are you willing to try to start your friendship over with Candace?
I won't do anything.
It'd be hard, but I mean, I'd be willing to because I miss you, as messed up as that sounds, and I shouldn't be the one saying that. I miss you.
I miss you too. And I love you. I still love you.
Well, I think that's really beautiful. One thing that I want to warn both of you is, like, when you go from a breakup, whether it's a friend or a family member or a boyfriend, you can't go from 0 to 60. You know, it's not like, oh, I can't stand you, I haven't seen you in 7 years, and now we're the best of friends, because that's fake, right? That's not real. So you have to take your time. I remember I had Naomi Campbell on the show, and I had an issue with her for so long. I felt so hurt by her for 10 years. And she came on and she apologized. And everybody wants to know, do you guys hang out all the time? Do you, like, no, you can't go from 0 to 60. Right. I had dinner with her. Now when I see her on the street, I say hi. I don't fear her anymore, but it's still something that happens slowly. Okay, so just take your time and keep your eyes open, Whitney. Okay?
No.
Great advice.
All right, I wish you guys the best of luck. Okay, we'll be right back.
Up next, what to do when it's your sister with the cheating heart.
As soon as she saw him, she's like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. And immediately started flirting with him.
Still to come, one thing leads to another, and best friends are torn apart.
It went from a hand, like a touch of the hand, to a kiss.
It is the ultimate sin against sisterhood, poaching another woman's man. But is it even worse when it's your actual sister doing the poaching? Yeah, I think so. Well, Jackie says that she and her younger sister, Allie, have always been competitive, but that Allie has taken it to a whole new level when it comes to boyfriends. So, what's going on with your sister, Jackie?
Well, like you said, since childhood, since I can remember, me and my sister Allie has always been competitive, but lately it's gone too far, and I'm ready to end this now because we're getting too old and
so
I'm
the
not
competition
happy.
has turned to men now.
Yes.
So it first started in high school, right?
Yes.
Tell me what happened in high school.
Well, I was in a really serious relationship, and for some reason, we got into an argument, me and my boyfriend, and I wouldn't talk to him for like a whole week. During that week, I found out that my sister Allie was like hanging out with him, flirting with him, and he was actually giving her rides home, and I was taking the bus, walking home from school while she was getting a ride home from school.
From your boyfriend?
Yes, they're hanging out. She met his whole family. Like, she's at his house hanging out, and
wow.
Yeah.
And tell me about the relationship that ended 9 months ago.
That was like my real serious relationship, the only one I really ever had, and she pretty much ruined that one too. We were at a club, and this was the first time she met my boyfriend, and as soon as she saw him, she's like, oh my goodness, he's so cute, and immediately started flirting with him. Like, it's touching, it's grabbing, whispering and giggling, and I was just so embarrassed. About 2 weeks after that, it was a block party we went to, and my boyfriend was there. And like at the club, she started flirting with him. They're laughing, they're making jokes, and they're hugging a lot. And I confronted her, I'm like, Allie, this has got to end. It's embarrassing me. People thinking like, okay, that's your boyfriend. Why'd your sister all on him? My sister and my other sister, we were like, Allie, calm down. Like, this is not a good look for us.
So you had to just stop dating
Yeah,
that guy.
I had to just say, you know what, I can't take it no more. It's embarrassing me. I really like him, but it's not worth it.
Well, let's see if we can find out Allie's side of this, Miss Flirty Sister. Come on out, Allie. Could you love me? Okay, so Allie, I'm sure you heard your sister saying that you flirt with her boyfriends and have taken it too far. Would you say that is your interaction with her men in her life?
No. Well, Jackie thinks that I have a flirting problem, but I think it's just natural. I'm a naturally nice person, and I'm just a little bit touchy-feely, but I just try to make people feel a little more welcome and warm.
Welcome and warm. So giggling in a guy's ear and stuff is just normal, and all that? Touching the guy is normal?
I mean, Jackie's like overly sensitive, so if I hug someone or kiss them on the cheek, then her eyebrows will go way up. And it's like, I'm just greeting a person. I don't understand, like, what's the big deal?
One thing that you told our producers is you can't help it if your sister's men call your house and enjoy talking to you. Is that just normal?
I don't see anything wrong if we're interested in the same things. I can't help it if her guys want to call and talk to me.
You
It
can't
shouldn't
help
be
it.
like that, though.
Now, Allie, you have a side of the story of with your relationship and your boyfriends, right? What happened with your last boyfriend, Allie?
We go out a lot together, and she meets a lot of guys. Jackie talks to, like, you know, she'll talk to a lot of people, and I'm more so laid back. So she actually picked up a guy for me. We started dating, and I liked him. I thought he was really nice. And next thing I know, he's calling our house phone to speak with Jackie, and he's starting to take her out. You know, I didn't know this. I don't mind.